What was the biggest lesson you learned in 2020?
Well, after having my second kid, it would have to be more patient, not only with the market when it comes to work, but with children as well.
The biggest lesson I learned in 2022 is that follow-up is crucial. I know that sounds very simple and like common sense, but Matt is the king of follow-up and I've seen it work wonders.
Weddings are expensive. You can't change the market, you can only change how you react to the market.
Just that the real estate market in Chicago can turn down. This is sort of the first time we've seen a real slowdown due to rates.
It's easy to react when you're upset, but you just need to take a step back, think, and then react. Can you start?
What was the biggest lesson you learned in 2022?
I would say adapting to a changing market.
I would say that you have to follow up with your clients. Even if they had a good experience buying with you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna sell with you on the flip side. So you have to follow up. At least we do it 4 times a year, maybe even more.
The biggest lesson I learned is to be extremely detail-oriented. We're gonna keep it simple.
The biggest lesson I learned this year was to bring my laptop everywhere, because you never know when a buyer's tour is gonna come in.
I think the biggest lesson I learned in 2022 was that nothing stays the same. A perfect example of that are the rising rates. Don't get used to anything. What's your funniest real estate experience you had?
I was at an open house on the second floor, scrolling through my phone. Didn't think anybody was gonna come. Somebody knocked on the door. I ran down, slipped, fell down the last 4 stairs, had to act cool, open the door, showed them around. Pretty stressful.
I took some people up to look at one of our listings, opened the door. The person living there didn't know that there was a showing, and she was naked on the floor getting a massage.
There's nothing funny about real estate.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing comes to mind.
The funniest real estate experience, I'm gonna have to segue into a stressful experience. I was doing a final walkthrough, big single family home. The buyer and the seller were there at the same time. The seller was hysterically crying in every room, not ready to let go of her home yet, made for a very awkward situation.
Yeah, go sit down.
Silence. 100% watching Matt Laricy fall off the skateboard. And then we should cut to the skateboard.
Was that a joke?
No.
I would say, because I go through all the pictures, I always enjoy looking at our clients' art. This year we had somebody who had a picture of Kim K butt naked. It was great.
Quiet on set.
Funniest real estate experience I had, we had a buyer who wanted to get into several units at the Trump. And so we asked him for proof of funds, and he sent us a screenshot of like a super pixelated image of a PayPal account with like $40 million in it. And we were like, this isn't real, buddy. Like, sorry, can't get you in.
Oh, whoa, I'm not ready yet.
I had an inspection. The tenant, it was tenant occupied. The tenant did not leave, stayed in bed. And then the dad was there measuring the bed frame, all while the tenant stayed in bed.
Did that deal close?
And no, it didn't close. And we never seen her ever again, so.
Okay, now I'm ready.
And action.
The funniest real estate experience I've had is when I showed up to an open house and someone was still sleeping in the bed. So I had to give them time to get up, brush their teeth, get dressed, and of course someone showed up right on time, so I had to stall them for the first like 5-10 minutes.
Had an open house. There were some temporary tenants in the home. They didn't really understand that you're not supposed to stay there during the open house. They proceeded to make a full meal. Best part about it, I got to eat lunch with them after the open house. So,
Favorite sale you've had in 2022 and why?
favorite sale, most of the people you meet are great. I'd probably say Jeff and Kelly were probably my 2 favorites.
I don't know if it's one, but I always enjoy helping like friends and family.
Favorite sale was a duplex down I did in Wicker Park. First weekend, we had like 20 groups through. We had 13 offers, and it was just like easy pickings.
I can't pick a favorite kid, but if I had to, it would be the unit me and my wife bought to combine our units to get more space for our 3rd kid.
Favorite sale you had in 2022 and why?
My house that I bought with my husband. And because we're starting our first home and we're gonna start having babies and raising a family.
Hands down, my favorite sale this year was the new condo my wife and I purchased.
I don't have a favorite sale. I think that they are all my favorite sales.
I like new buyers. I like kind of setting them up from the beginning, watching them grow. It's kind of like boot camp. You set them through the grind, and then at the end, they turn out to be beautiful, beautiful people.
My favorite sale was Jamie Lovano had a buyer, and in their email signature, I really recognized the art, and I realized that it was an artist who did an album cover for one of my favorite bands.
What are you most excited about in 2023?
Just getting back out there. It's been slow during the holidays here. Get a little breather, get a little break, and then, get back out there and be in the field a lot more.
I am most excited. No one's gonna believe me when I say this, but I'm just excited to work. And I think that's just what happens when you work under Matt. You're just always wanting to work.
Most excited about 2023. I think probably in the last year we started getting back to sort of the normal, what we're used to. And I think from 2023 onwards, we're hopefully gonna be back to where we were beforehand, in a good spot.
I'm excited that the market's probably going to slow down for a lot of people, and I like to take advantage of when that happens because you don't get rich in good markets, you get rich in bad markets.
I think just given how slow we are right now, I'm just looking forward to the market coming back in January, February, and getting busy again.
Just to be busy again. I like when I'm literally busy from start to finish all day long.
2023, I'm excited to see the Laricy team grow. I just think we all work so well together that it'll really set us apart next year.
Does it have to be real estate? Because if it's not, then it'll probably be running the Chicago Marathon in 2023.
I think I'm most excited for 2023 of the city and the loop buzzing again and being completely normal. So I want to see the people in suits. I want to see them with their gym shoes on, commuting to work.
Yeah, getting married, I think personally, and then I would say professionally, just seeing, the growth like year over year. I think it's always fun as we add new people and hopefully being number one next year.
I am most excited to get back to work. Chicago is very cyclical. You can kind of map out the patterns, and usually we'll start to pick back up in the middle of January.
I think rents are going to go up significantly, so I think that a lot of people that are thinking they're going to stay in the rental market are going to start to buy.
I said it once, I'll say it again. It's going to be the year of the condo.
I think come January 2nd, we're gonna be extremely busy and it's gonna be crazy and wild and I can't wait.
I think we're going to see interest rates come down. I think they could come down even to 4%, and we're going to have another raging bull.
Whoa, what about crypto? You want to do crypto? We can have crypto.
we can do crypto.
You're going back to the office. That's it. Working from home in your underwear, those days are over. People are going back to work. The more people back to work, the more cities flourish. The more time cities flourish, the more sales we get.
We will hit 300 million. It won't be doom and gloom. We're going to crush it. You adapt, you get better, and you win.
I think anything's better than what we could be now. So hopefully it gets better. And again, we are number one next year.
Hey!
Wait, what do you think the biggest market prediction is?
Oh God, so many of them, it's hard to tell.
Whatever Matt Laricy says, because no one knows more about real estate than Matt Laricy.
I'm gonna say Chicago's gonna make a comeback. Chicago is back. Can I say that?
Go back to the office.
That's a good one.
Go back to the office.
Yeah, going back to the office.
Describe working at Laricy in one.
Just glorious.
Exhilarating.
Determined.
Balance.
Intense. It's what it is.
Majestic.
Chaotic.
Action.
Describe working at Laricy in one word.
All right, are we done?
That was good.